We're going to talk about parables in part 6.
我们第6部分会继续查考比喻，圣经的比喻怎么解释。
The interpretation of parables
解释比喻
has a long and twisted history.
有一个很长而且很扭曲的历史背景。
Parables function within the genre of Gospels in the New Testament.
在新约里头，在比喻的解释呢，是在福音书里的这个文学里头的是一部分，文学形式的一部分。
And here's the definition of a parable.
比喻的定义就是
It's a story with two levels of meaning.
一个故事有两层意义啊。
Where certain details in the story
在这个故事里面的一些细节呢
represent something else.
代表的一些东西。
The key is that
Okay, go ahead.
The key is that there are two levels.
好，关键是有2个层次啊。
That there are only certain details represent something else.
只有其中一切，不是所有的，只有一部分的细节才有意义，不是所有的都要解释。
Not all the details.
你不需要每个细节都点点滴滴来解释它啊。
Now let me tell you what not to do.
好，我告诉你啊，你不该做什么。
In the parable of the Good Samaritan,
譬如说，好撒玛利亚人的比喻当中啊，
someone interpreted it this way.
有人这么解经了，这么解释了。
The man going to Jericho,
去耶利哥的那个人呐、
that stood for Adam.
代表亚当。
Jerusalem
耶路撒冷呐、
stands for the heavenly city.
代表天城。
Jericho is the moon.
耶利哥是月亮。
Robbers are devils or angels.
那个盗贼呢是
Stripping him was taking his
魔鬼
immortality.
撒旦，把他抢了，把东西抢了，就是把他的生命给抢走了。
Beating him was coaxing him to sin.
打他一顿呢，就是强迫他犯罪。
Leaving him half dead was meaning he was spiritually or physically dead.
把他的打得半死呢，就表示他的属灵或者是属肉体的死掉了。
The priest and the Levite stood for the priesthood or the ministry of the Old Testament.
利未人跟祭司呢，代表是旧约的minutes，就是代表旧约的那些represent whom spiritual
Priesthood or ministry of the Old Testament.
OK， 就是旧约的这些传道人啊。
The Samaritan stood for Christ,
撒玛利亚人呢，代表基督，
binding his wounds
把他的伤口
is
包
binding
裹，
restraint of sin.
就是把罪恶给把约束起来。
Wine
这酒呢，
was working with fervent spirit.
就是热心的灵。
The beast
那个野兽呢，
was the flesh of Christ's incarnation.
就是基督肉身，他道成肉身的时候那个肉身。
The inn is the church.
那个小旅馆呢，就是教会。
The 2 denarii were this life and the life to come.
给他2分钱呢，就是2分银钱，就这个今生和来生。
And the innkeeper is the Apostle Paul.
管理旅店的人就是使徒保罗。
That was St. Augustine.
这个是奥古斯丁的解经。
This is interpreting it
这个是在解经啊，
as an allegory.
把它当做一个allegory，一个寓言寓意的解经啊。
There was a pendulum swing, a big shift
有一个很大的另一个矫枉过正的解经啊，
in interpreting parables
在解释比喻的时候矫枉过正。
about 120 years ago.
大概120年前啊，走另一个极端了。
And it went from
从
20 points
20点
to 1 point.
到1点，
And then people believed
然后人就相信了呢。
that every parable had just 1 point.
每个人以为每一个比喻只有1点要解释，只有一个重点。
However,
然而呢，
I have a different model
我有一个不同的解释的形式啊。
that is not as loose as this example.
不像这个 寓意解经这么过分，这么灵异化啊，
but not as restrictive
但也没有那么受限制，
as the just one point
以至于只有
model.
一点，就这每个比喻只有一个意思，不见得啊。
And we got 6 principles for interpreting parables.
我们要解经有6个原则啊，解释比喻。
There is one main point for every major character or group of characters.
每一个主要的人物呢，都有一个主要的重点，或者每一个族群啊，有个主要的重点要解释的。
There are 1, 2, or 3 main points total.
有1、2或者3个总共有3个重点啊。
So when you read a parable,
所以当你读一段比喻的时候，
and most of them are short,
大多数都很短的一个比喻啊。
you're probably going to have one main character
你可能里头有一个主要人物主角，
and one main point.
还有一个主要的重点呢，要解释的主旨。
Some parables
有一些比喻呢
are rather long.
很长，
Then you'll have 3 main characters
那里头可能有3个主角，
and 3 main points.
还有3个重点，
But you'll never have more than 3 points.
但是你可能不会超过3个重点呢。
None of the parables in the New Testament are more than 3 points.
在新约里头，没有任何一个比喻会超过3个主旨的。
Surprisingly,
但是叫人惊讶的，
you must pay attention to context.
你又要注意它的上下前后文了。
Context is always important.
这个上下的环境非常重要，我们总是强调。
Number 4,
第4点呢，
you want to identify irrelevant
好，你要认出来什么是毫不相干的枝节问题，
and relevant details.
还有一些跟我们有关系的一些细节。
In the Good Samaritan,
譬如在好撒玛利亚人的比喻中，
the 2 denarii
那两文钱2分2个什么钱？
is a prop to tell the story.
只不过是一个讲故事的里头一个细节里头一部
There's no theological point tied to the 2 denarii.
这两文钱没有什么神学的隐藏的寓意啊。
The innkeeper
还有这旅店的老板
is not Paul.
不是什么使徒保罗，
He's a prop to tell a story.
他也是这个剧情的一个部分啊。
Number 5,
第5点呢，
the main points must have been understandable to the original audience.
这当时的读者呢，必须要明白他的重点，他的主旨，他们当时必须明白啊。
Could the original audience
当时的读者呢，
that heard Jesus' words
他们听了耶稣所讲的比喻，
have understood the innkeeper
他们会不会了解这个旅店的管理人
to be the Apostle Paul?
是使徒保罗呢？不可能。
No? Why not?
为什么不可能？
Because Paul wasn't a Christian.
保罗还没得救 ，maybe he wasn't born yet，
He wasn't even Paul yet. He
可
was
能
Saul.
还没出生，他是扫罗那个时候。
Exactly.
是。
Point number 6,
好，第6点呢，
base doctrine on clear, more straightforward passages.
所以我们要把教义建立在更清楚的、更明显的一些经文，清楚教导的经文。
Parables do a good job
这些比喻很有益处啊，
of illustrating doctrine.
它可以把教义说明白，把它解释清楚，很好啊。
But they're not a very safe foundation
但是这些比喻不是一个稳固的根基啊，
for building doctrine.
要建立教义不是稳固的根基。
Here's a quote, a parable may contribute toward the understanding of biblical doctrine.
好，比喻呢可以帮助我们明白圣经里的教义，
But doctrine should rest on clear, literal passages.
但是教义应该建立在清清楚楚、一目了然的圣经的
Figurative language
经节。好，这圣经用的那些比喻的言语，就是一些形容的言语，
is not the best ingredient for building doctrine.
不是建立教义最好的材料。
Let's go through 2 parables.
我们看看2个比喻啊。
Can I assume they know the stories.
OK， 他们应该知道。Yeah，prodigal son。
Okay, good. We don't have to read the whole thing.
OK， 好。譬如浪子回头的比喻啊。
Prodigal son,
好，浪子回头的比喻，
Luke 15.
路加15章啊，
There are three main characters.
里头有3个主角啊，
The rebellious son,
那个反叛的小儿子，
the forgiving father,
赦免的父亲
and the resentful brother.
和嫉妒的大儿子啊。
So how many main points are there going to be?
有几个重点呢？
Three.
可能3个啊。
For the rebellious son,
好，这个反叛的小儿子，
even as the prodigal always had the option of repenting,
正如一个浪子总是有悔改的机会，
and returning home,
总是可以回家。
so also all sinners,
所以照样所有的罪人呐、
however wicked,
不管我们坏到什么地步，
may confess their sins
我们都可以认罪，
and turn to God
可以悔改，
in contrition.
忧伤痛悔的来到父面前。
I remember having a conversation with my father
我记得我跟我爸爸讲过一次话，
about 15 years ago,
大概15年前吧。
and I asked him
我问我爸，
where he would go after he died,
你死了以后要去哪呢，爸？
and he told me he'd go to hell.
他说我会下地狱。
I asked him why.
我说为什么？
He said he was too wicked.
他说我坏透了，
He had done too many bad things,
我做了太多坏事了，
and God couldn't forgive him.
神不能再原谅我了。
He needed to relate to the rebellious son.
他需要把自己放在那个反叛的小儿子的角色里面。
This point in the parable
这个故事里的这里的主旨
was for him.
是为我爸爸的，为我爸爸应用的。
The forgiving father.
好，第二就是原谅赦免的父亲。
Even as the father went to elaborate lengths
正如这个爸爸，哇，就是付了好大代价，
to offer reconciliation to the prodigal,
为了他的儿子，好叫他和好回来，他付了好大代价。
so also God offers all people,
照样，神也把这救恩赐给所有的人，
however undeserving,
不管他们多么不配，
lavish forgiveness of sins.
神要把赦免之恩浇灌丰丰富富的在他们身上，
If they're willing to accept it.
只要他们愿意接受。
What we don't want to do
我们不要做的是
is read the specifics of the parable
把里头的一些细节拿出来，
as if the father
然后好像这个父亲
is equal to God.
就像神一模一样。不，
Not all aspects of the father
这里的父亲
in the prodigal son parable
在这个浪子回头，
are like God.
不是他所有的每个细节都像父一模一样，不是。
This is how the father is related to God.
好，在这一点上，他跟天父有相似之处，只有某一些点上啊。
Resentful brother.
好，第三呢，就是那个嫉妒的大儿子。
Even as the older brother should not have begrudged his brother's reinstatement,
正如这个大儿子不应该因着小儿子恢复关系就嫉妒愤恨就生气，
but rather rejoiced in it.
与其这样愤恨，他应该欢喜快乐才对呀。
So those who claim to be God's people
照样那些自称神的儿女的人，
should be glad and not mad
我们当有浪子回头，我们应该欢喜快乐啊。
that he extends his grace
我们不应该生气，神把他的恩典赐给
even to the most undeserving.
那最不配的人，我们应当欢喜啊。
In some churches,
有一些教会啊，
if the wrong kind of person comes,
如果有一些不太对劲儿的人进来了，不够，
if they look different,
他们看起来不太对劲儿，
if they dress different,
穿的也不一样，
if they have too many tattoos,
身上有什么纹身啊什么的，
or their hair is different,
发型不同，颜色
they're
有
not
问
accepted.
就不被接纳。
But that shouldn't be that way with God's people.
神的百姓不应当这样，
We're all undeserving.
我们都不配。
When we understand grace,
当我明白了恩典的意思，
and really what the meaning of grace is,
你知道恩典的意义就是，
some people have understood grace as unmerited favor.
有人认为恩典就是不配得的好处啊。
I think that's good,
很好啊，没错没错。
but I think it's more than that.
但是其实远远超越这个。
See, in Ephesians chapter 2,
在以弗所书第2章，
Paul says that we're dead in our trespasses and sins.
保罗说我们死在罪恶过犯中。
And he says, by nature,
他们说我们本性啊，
we're children of wrath,
我们本为可怒之子，
children destined for wrath.
我们是要受神的审判和愤怒的，本来是
Our direction
我们所向的方向，走的方向是
was to have God's wrath poured out on us
是神的愤怒要浇灌在我们身上，
for eternity.
永永远远。
That was by nature.
这是我们的本性。
By life,
但是我们生活上呢，
we lived in the desires of our flesh,
我们按着放纵肉体的私欲而行，
indulging the desires of the flesh and mind.
我们放纵我们肉体的私欲和我们的思想，为所欲为。
So grace is when we don't deserve something,
恩典就是当我们不配得什么的时候，
but it's more than that.
但是远远超过这个。
We've actually acted in such a way
我们的行为如此败坏，
as to not deserve it.
不配得任何好处。
It's like if I told my son,
就正如我对我儿子说，
I'm going to give him a gift,
我要给你个礼物，
a brand new bicycle.
一个全新的脚踏车。
And then the rest of the day,
那整天呢，
he acts more wicked than ever before.
那我儿子的表现比平常糟糕的多得多。
He never did anything to earn the bicycle.
他没有做任何事情来赢得这个新车子。
But now he has de-earned or
现在
unearned.
他不但得不到他，而且更要扣分了，不能加分，要扣分了。
Grace is still giving it to him.
但是恩典仍然赐给他，
It has nothing to do with us.
不是因着我们的行为。
And the more that we grasp that,
我们越明白这个道理，
then the more we can accept others
我们就越能够接纳别人。
as they come into the kingdom.
当他们进入神的国度的时候，
Mercy is similar to grace,
怜悯呢跟恩典有相似之处啊，
but mercy is a different focus.
但是怜悯的重点不一样。
Mercy is the idea
怜悯的意思是，
of God looking at us
神看着我们，
and withholding the punishment
我们本当受惩罚，但是他把它暂时止住，
because he has compassion.
因为他对我们有怜悯。
And the concepts of mercy and grace
恩典和怜悯的概念，
flow throughout this entire parable.
整个这个浪子回头比喻当中都充满啊。
Notice the context
我们看看这上下前后文啊，
in the opening verses
在前面两节经文，
of this section.
路加15章啊1到2节说到，
In Luke 15, 1 and 2.
路加15章的1到2节讲到 ，Let me read it。众税吏和罪人都挨近耶稣，要听他讲道。法利赛人和文士私下议论说：“这人接待罪人，又同他们吃饭。”
So we have two main groups in Jesus' audience.
在耶稣的听众当中有两个主要的两类人，
Tax gatherers and sinners,
就众税吏和罪人啊，
Pharisees and scribes.
这是一边。然后另一边呢是法利赛人跟文士。
Now, which of the 3 points do you think stuck out to the tax gatherers and sinners?
好，对那些税吏跟罪人这3点当中，哪一点对他们最有针对下药？
The point about the rebellious son.
是那个反叛的小儿子，对不对？
Because that was them.
因为小儿子就像他们，像众税吏跟众罪人，就像小儿子一样。
They would hear the parable
他们听了这段经文的这个比喻呢，
and say, that's me.
啊，那我就像小儿子，
I can receive God's forgiveness.
所以神可以原谅我，我可以接受神的赦免。
But the Pharisees and scribes would react different.
但是法利赛人跟文士会不一样，
They would relate to the older brother.
他们跟那个大儿子，嫉妒的大儿子就有关系了。
And they'd be offended by the parable.
他们听了这个比喻就会生气了，就会绊倒了。
In observing the opening verses of the chapter,
所以我们观察了这前两节经文啊，
helped to confirm
就帮助我们肯定
the main points that I brought out earlier.
我们刚刚所讲的这个比喻里头的2个主旨啊，
Though there are 3 main points,
虽然有3个主旨，这个比喻里头3个主要的主题，
if I had to pick one to be the overarching main one,
如果要在3个当中呢选一个作为整个比喻的主旨的话，
it'd be the one about the Father and God.
就是有关父亲，就是有关神的这个主题了。
So there are not 15, 16 different points.
所以这里头没有什么15点、16点，很多点没有啊。
3 main characters,
3个主角，
3 main points.
3个主题。
Good Samaritan.
好，我们再看这好撒玛利亚人的比喻啊，
3 main characters in the Good Samaritan as well.
有3个主角，还有撒玛利亚人这3个主角。
The priest and the Levite we're going to refer to as Jewish leaders.
好，这利未人跟祭司就是犹太人的宗教领袖。
Sometimes a main character
有时候一个主角呢
is a group.
是一群人，
It could be like Pharisees.
可能是像法利赛人呐、
In this case, it's priest and Levite.
在这个情况是法利赛人，是祭司跟利未人呐、
Of course, we have the Samaritan
当然，我们有撒玛利亚人，
and the man in the ditch.
还有那个被强盗打伤的。
So, 3 main characters,
这3个主角啊，
3 main points.
有3个主旨。
For the Jewish leaders,
好，那些犹太人领袖，
religious status,
宗教的地位头衔呐、
legalistic casuistry, the rules that we make up,
OK， 那些条条框框、律法主义，他们的
does not excuse lovelessness.
我们可以有外表的宗教仪式，不能够叫我们失去爱心，
See, the priest
是没借口
or。the Levite,
哦，这些利未人跟祭司呢，
if he had helped the Samaritan,
如果他们帮助了这个
if he had helped the man in the ditch,
在被强盗打伤的落在强盗手中的人，
and the man had died,
那个人死了，
they would have been unclean.
那他们碰了这些受伤的人，他自己就被玷污了，就不洁净了。
And they wanted to avoid that.
所以他们不敢碰他，他们要避开他，绕道而行。
So that was their excuse
这是他们的借口啊，
for not loving him.
就他们不爱他的借口，不帮助他的借口，我不要不洁净啊，碰他。
How many excuses do we make up
那我们有多少借口呢？
for not loving people?
我们不爱人，我们也会找借口。有什么借口？很多啊。
There's a story
有个故事，
of a class in seminary
在神学院里头有个班呐、
where the professor,
那个教授，神学教授，
throughout the entire semester,
整个学期里头啊，
was trying to convince his class
要说服他的学生，
of the importance of loving your neighbor.
要爱你的邻居是何等重要，要说服他们，劝诫他们要爱。
Over and over again, he
一
taught this
次又一
principle.
次，他教他们爱的原则啊，要彼此相爱，要爱邻舍。
Before the final exam,
好，最后大考之前呢，
he explained to them
他跟他们解释了，
that if they missed the exam,
他们 OK，continue。
they would fail the class.
如果他们这个考试不及格啊，他们就如果不来参加考试就不及格了。
It was a small class,
这是个很小的一个班啊，
and the day of the final exam,
那最后大考的那一天，
he recruited other students
他就叫别的学生来帮忙，
to approach the students in the class
来面对这个他自己班上的学生啊。
when they're on their way to the final exam
当他们正要来考试的途中，
and ask them for help.
叫他们帮助，这些其他的学生就当场拦截他们啊。
One student said,
其中一个学生说
my father got into a car：“
哎
accident
呀，我爸爸车祸
and
意
he's
外，
about to die.
他快要死了，
I don't have a car.
我没车。
Can you take me to the hospital?”
把我带到医院去吧。
The guy in the class didn't help him.
那个学生，哦不，我要大考，他就不去了。没
One
帮他
person
另外一个人呢，
dressed up as a homeless man
装作一个无家可归的人的样子啊，破破烂烂，
went up to the student
去找他们要考试的学生，
and said,
说
I'm hungry,
哎呀，我好饿哦，
and you're a Christian.
你是基督徒哎，
Will you tell me about Jesus and buy me some
你
food?
跟我传传福音啊，给我买点食物吃吧。
The student said,
那个学生
No.
说：“不，
I have to go to a test.
我要大考。”
One by one,
一个一个
they
的，
all showed up to class.
他们都来考试了，
Every single student.
每个学生都来了。
And the professor stood in front of the room,
这个教授就站在前面，
very disappointed.
非常失望。
The whole point of the semester,
你整个学期要教导的功课就是
they had missed it.
要爱，他们却没有抓到。
And then he told them
他告诉他们，
that that was their final exam,
其实那个就是你们的大考，
to help those.
帮助那些
But they didn't do
有
it.
需要的人，但他们没有做。
So then he said he gave them
然后他就给他们
the hardest test he could possibly give.
最难的考题。
There is no excuse for lovelessness.
我们不爱人，没有任何借口不爱人。
The Samaritan.
好，这撒玛利亚人啊，
From the Samaritan,
他是从撒玛利亚来的。
one learns that one must show compassion
好，从他身上我们要学到，我们必须要有怜爱的心。
to those in need,
那些有需要的人，
regardless of the religious
不管他们的宗教或是
or ethnic barriers that
或
divide
是
people.
民族这些叫人分歧的民族、宗教等等的背景，我们不管谁都要帮助。
It's a similar point,
啊，这也是一个相似的重点啊，
but from a different angle.
是不同的角度啊。
From the man in the ditch.
好，我们从那个在被强盗打伤、落在沟里的山沟里的人，
Emerges the lesson
好，我们要学的功课是：
that even one's enemy is one's neighbor.
如果你的仇敌是你的邻舍的话，
Now, remember we talked about context being important.
你都要帮他。好，我们刚刚讲到上下前后文很重要，
And in Luke 10:25,
在路加福音10章25节，
this passage begins.
这段经文一开始就说 ，Should I read it?
Yeah.
OK， 25节，有一个律法师起来试探耶稣，说：“夫子，我该做什么才可以承受永生呢？”
Now, was that the question Jesus was answering with the parable?
耶稣是不是借着这个好撒玛利亚人的比喻来回答这个问题呢？
The answer is no.
这答案是不，不是的。
Luke 10:29
在29节，路加第10章
gives us the question.
给了我们真正的问题。那人要显明自己有理，就对耶稣说：“谁是我的邻舍呢？” Okay, who is
The
my
question was about the neighbor,
好，这个问题真正问题是谁是我的邻舍？我该帮谁呢？
not inheriting eternal life.
不是有关承受永生的问题。
I actually heard a sermon
我听过一个人讲到啊，
that thought the question
他以为这个问题就是
was about inheriting eternal life.
以为这个回答要承受永生的问题啊。
Context, context, context.
呀，要注意这上下前后文太重要了。
Read the passage you're interpreting.
你要好好读你要解释的这段经文，
Read it over and over again.
一再的读，再三的读。
There was a preacher in England
英国有一个传道人啊，
nicknamed the Prince of Expositors.
他是被称为是讲道人的王子，
Named G. Campbell Morgan,
他叫做摩根。
who said he would read a passage
他说我会读一段经文
25 to 50 times
25到30次，
before he would preach on it.
然后才会传讲。
He wanted to make sure he had all the details right.
他要肯定他这些细节都讲对了，他是案卷解经家的王子啊。
And so many times we miss the small points,
往往我们会忽略那些细节，
and then we'll miss what the whole passage is about.
我们就不明白这整段经文的主旨了。
So we have 6 principles for interpreting the
我
parables.
们这里有6个原则，解释比喻的6个原则。
One main point for every major character,
好，每一个主角都有一个主旨，一个主要信息要讲的。
1 or 2 or 3 main points total.
总共呢会1个重点、2个重点，顶多3个重点啊。
always pay attention to context.
总要注意上下前后文，不要曲解啊。
Identify irrelevant and relevant
我们要
details.
知道什么是有关的细节，我们要解释有什么是无关的，不要去过分钻牛角尖的。
The irrelevant details
那些不相关的这些细节啊，
are still helpful
有帮助，对我们还是有帮助
for。telling the story.
你把这个故事讲清楚，你要讲啊。
Think about how boring stories would be without details.
如果一个故事没有一些细节的话，那这是很淡而无味啊。
It's part of what sucks us into the story.
这叫我们能够投入的，就是这些细节嘛。
But they don't have theological points tied to them.
但不见得每一个细节、每一点都有一些神学的意义啊，不要钻牛角尖了。
Make sure that the main points were understandable to the original audience.
所以你也要肯定这些主要的，你要讲的主旨跟当时的听众是对他们是可以理解的。
I've heard people try to connect points in parables to movements in the United States in the 1950s.
我听过一些人呢，把在比喻里的一些细节啊，把跟那个美国1950 的 movements， 美国1950年代的所发生的事情呢，把它联系上了。这个是这个指那个，这个指那个。
Jesus' audience couldn't have understood that.
耶稣当时的这些听众读者不可能明白1950年发生的事情嘛。
Neither could Luke's audience.
路加的这些读者也不可能明白1950年的事情嘛。
If an interpretation would have been impossible for them to grasp,
如果呢这些解释，他们当时的听众不能明白这些解释的话，
then that interpretation is probably wrong.
那这个解释可能就解错了，解经解错了。
Number 6,
好，第6点，
base doctrine on clear, more straightforward passages.
我们主要的教义的教导，我们必须是建立在更清楚的、一目了然的圣经章节上。
I usually try to make sure
我通常要肯定一下，
that I can connect the point of the parable
我把这些比喻里头的一些重点呢，
to either something Jesus was teaching directly
可以跟耶稣直接的讲道有关的，
or something in a letter.
或者在书信里头的教义有关的。
So if you stay within these 6 principles for parables,
所以你解释比喻的时候，你用这6个原则，
you're going to be on much safer ground.
你如果在这个原则之内呢，你就可能不会错太大了。
Please visit our website at heartcrymissionary.com. There you will find information about the ministry, our purpose, beliefs and methodologies, and extensive information about the missionaries we are privileged to serve.